Hey guys, a lot of you requested this purple smoky eye type of look from my MAC haul, so here it is. I'm going to show you exactly how I got it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going into my Urban Decay Primer Potion and I'm just using my ring finger to blend that out onto my lid. You want to make sure your eyes are primed because that way eyeshadow will look a lot more pigmented and it will make sure to last all night or all day long. Now I'm going into this dome brush from Sonia Kashuk and I'm placing it into my Bare Minerals Translucent Veil Powder, and I'm using that to set the primer so my shadows blend so much easier later on. Now going into the color Sienna on just a regular blending brush, and the color Sienna is actually from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm just placing that into the crease of my eyelid area, blending back and forth. Nothing fancy, it's just using this as a transition color to blend, blend, blend until you can't blend no more, girl. So now I'm going into the color Deep Plum. I have used this color so much on my channel, it's retarded. I just can't believe how much I'm obsessed with it. But basically I'm going to take that on a pencil brush, just a mint brush number 24, and I'm going to place that in the outer V of my eyelid. Once I'm happy with where the shadow is placed, I'll go back in with that same blending brush that I used for my transition area, and I'm just going to blend once again back and forth until you can't blend no more. You just want to make sure there are no lines. You want to make sure it looks seamless and that everything is just blending into each other and nothing looks like it's harsh or anything dramatic like that. So now going into the color Jilted on just a regular flat shader brush from Sigma. This color is from the Urban Decay Electric palette, which is one of my favorite palettes for this spring and summer months. I'm just basically placing that all over my lid where we haven't applied any other shadow before. Obviously now the step is to blend again. Obviously no harsh lines, so you just want to blend one more time to combine all those colors together. And then I'm going into this MAC shadow called SEEDY Pearl. It's this beautiful iridescent color, and actually it reminds me a lot of MAC Milk Pigment. It's like a lighter version of that, but basically I'm just applying that over the Jilted color that we applied from the Urban Decay palette. And you don't have to do this step if you don't want to, but I just wanted to show you guys the difference. As you can see, when you add it, it just really diffuses the purple from before, and it adds this really beautiful iridescent pinky purple type of color to the look. So I really like it without and with, but obviously I chose to do it with because I just really liked the way that it kind of diffused the color, but it added something else to it. So I just tightlined my eyes with my Maybelline KAJAL black eyeliner pencil, and now I'm going in for a wing liner with my e.l.f. gel eyeliner. Then I'm going to curl my lashes and apply mascara. I'm using my TWEEZERMAN eyelash curler, and for mascara I'm using my RIMMEL Lash Accelerator mascara. Moving on to the skin, I'm going to start color correcting my skin with my MAC Peach Luster pen, and obviously this is fast motion. I do not move this quick. I wish I did. I'm just going to make sure to hit the usual spots. Basically anywhere that I experience darkness, that's where I'm going to go in with this color corrector. So I'm going to blend that out with a latex sponge. I was honestly too lazy to go out and wet my beauty blender. That's why I use the latex sponge, but I would recommend using a beauty blender when you're doing this. Obviously the sponge works as well, but I just love my beauty blender, so I'm just using latex sponge for now, but later on you'll see I had to give in and I had to go get my beauty blender wet. So now I'm going in with my MAC Waterweight foundation. I love, 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 love this foundation, as you can see with my happy dance while opening this foundation. Once again, I'm putting that onto my skin with the latex sponge. I would recommend using a brush or a beauty blender, but you know, when a girl lazy, she'll do anything not to have to get up. But yeah, so I'm just blending that onto my skin, and now I'm going in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is in the color NW35. I'm using Mint Brushes number 12, their concealer brush, to place this on my skin. So going in the usual places, you know, underneath the eyes, down the bridge of the nose. I'm going to do some reverse contouring, lower part of my jaw area. I'm going to put some on my chin, and obviously some on my forehead. Just basically anywhere that you want to have a nice highlighted look. I told you guys I had to give in and go get my beauty blender. This is actually the Real Techniques face sponge, but it's the same thing. They honestly work the same. They're like interchangeable, so I'm just blending everything out. Once again, don't blend this fast. Totally wish I could, because life would be so much easier and makeup application would be so much faster. So now I'm just putting some Ben Nye banana powder in the usual areas that I do, underneath my eye area and down the bridge of my nose. I'm going to take this Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer, and this is in a shade darker than my skin tone. I believe this is in like shade 18 or something. And I'm just placing that in the contours of my cheek area. So anywhere I really want to slim down my face. I've been eating way too much ice cream, way too much smoothies, way too much everything summertime, and I'm just getting a little bit roly-poly. So definitely taking some time to really contour my skin. Once I blended that out, I'm going in with my e.l.f. Contour Studio Blush and Bronzer palette, and I'm taking that bronzing color. I think this is in the color Turks and CAICOS, and I'm just basically making sure to really bronze out my skin and set that in place. So now what I'm going to do is dust away any of the excess powder. I want to make sure that my skin is nice and clean for the next steps that I'm going in with. And I'm going to do some reverse contouring using that same powder on the lower part of my face. So while that's chilling, I'm going to go in with the color Wheat from the Smashbox Litho palette and put that underneath my brow bone area just to clean up that area and highlight the brow bone. Now I'm going to dust off any of the excess powder, and then I'm going to quickly contour my nose. For this, I'm using my Bobbi Brown Natural Bronzing Powder, and I'm going to now set my face, and this just helps the makeup blend into your skin. I'm covering my eye area because I don't want my lashes, like the false lash band, I don't want it to get loose or like untacky. So I just really quickly put some of that same dark purple color underneath my lower lash line, and then I'm going in to this Maybelline blush on my cheeks. I will put all the names in the descriptions down below in the description box. I promise you guys, a lot of you are like, hey girl, come on, up to the description box. So I'm starting to do that. I'm so sorry. I'm just really lazy and I haven't before, but promise, products will be in the description box. So now I'm just going to line my lower lash line with some eyeliner again. I'm taking some Champagne Pop and placing it in the highlight areas that I want. So basically on the tops of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose. Then I'm going into the color Really Me from MAC. On top of that, I'm going in with the Patent Lip Polish Crown in the color Innocent. And then I'm taking the MAC lip liner in Spice, and I'm basically blending that over. And then once that's done, I'm just going to apply some mascara to my lower lashes. And the look is basically complete. I hope you guys really enjoy this look. If you do, please make sure to share this video, like this video, comment, you know the drill. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Don't ever forget, you are so beautiful. Bye guys.